the global automotive industry. It's just this relentless high-stakes race, isn't it? Innovation, competition, it never stops.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
Cutthroat is a good word for it.
Yeah. But amidst all that, there's one company that, well, it didn't just join the race. It feels like it actually rerouted the whole track.
Okay.
Carved out this, I guess, unique and pretty enviable niche.
You have to be talking about Tesla.
Exactly. Today, we're taking a deep dive into Tesla.
Sounds good. There's a lot to unpack there.
Definitely. And our exploration today is based on some fascinating excerpts from Tesla, pioneering the electric future.
Ah, okay. A solid source.
Right. And our mission, really, for you listening, is to unpack how Tesla managed to defy, well, pretty much every expectation. How did it go from this audacious startup to a global powerhouse?
It's an incredible story.
It is. And they didn't just, dominate the electric vehicle the EV market. They fundamentally steered the entire auto industry towards this sustainable future that, frankly, seemed completely improbable not that long ago.
It really shifted the paradigm.
Totally. So we'll peel back the layers on the bold strategies, the visionary leadership, the groundbreaking tech that drove it all, and hopefully uncover some surprising insights along the way.
Looking forward to it.
So to really get this journey, we've got to rewind. Back to 2003, California.
Right.
That's when this small group, engineers, some wealthy investors, they dared to dream up a different kind of car.
Electric cars, but not just novelties. Cars that could genuinely replace the gasoline ones we all drove.
A pretty bold vision for 2003.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, for a company trying that back then, it wasn't just skepticism they faced. It was closer to outright derision sometimes.
Really? People didn't buy it?
Not the established players, no. Many industry veterans were absolutely convinced battery tech would, forever limit EVs, golf carts, maybe some niche luxury things.
Wow.
They just completely underestimated the scale, the speed of innovation Tesla was about to kick off. But, despite being the new kid on the block, Tesla really proved its mettle. It consistently started outperforming those established automakers, specifically in the EV space.
And reading through this material, it's so clear the success wasn't just luck, not accidental.
No, not at all.
It was a calculated mix, right? Bold strategy, pioneering leadership, and some, well, unparalleled technological breakthroughs.
Precisely. A confluence of factors.
Speaking of that leadership, you can't really talk Tesla without talking Elon Musk.
Inevitable.
He's the CEO, charismatic, often controversial, sure, but he's absolutely been this driving force behind their relentless chase for innovation.
His approach, visionary, sometimes maybe unpredictable, has definitely shaped the company, no question.
What's really crucial, though, is understanding Musk's role and that audacious long-term vision he had.
Yes. He put it very clearly back in, I think it was 2013.
Oh, yeah.
He said, and I'm paraphrasing slightly here, the overarching purpose of Tesla is to help expedite the move from a mine-and-burn hydrocarbon economy towards a solar-electric economy, which I believe to be the primary but not exclusive sustainable solution. That's not just about building cars, is it?
No, not at all. That's about fundamentally reshaping how we power our entire world. It's huge.
Exactly.
And it's incredible how that big vision translated directly into their unconventional product strategy. Their whole journey really feels like proof of that old saying, fortune favors the bold.
It does so that way. Because they didn't follow the usual script.
Right. Instead of that typical, one model at a time production cycle the big manufacturers used, Tesla just skipped that playbook entirely.
And that unconventional approach, it had a massive impact. Just look at the Model S.
Launched in 2012, their first real mass-market vehicle, right?
Right. And it got wide acclaim, not just because it looked good, luxurious design.
Which it did.
It did. But critically, it was the groundbreaking range.
Yeah.
That was the game changer.
How did they manage that back then?
Well, it wasn't just slapping in a bigger battery. They pushed the limits on battery chemistry, yes, but also incredibly sophisticated software for managing heat, managing energy use.
Oh, okay.
It allowed them to get range that was just unheard of for an EV before. It suddenly made long-distance travel seem possible, a direct challenge to gasoline cars on practicality.
That's a huge barrier overall.
A massive one. And they didn't stop there. They followed up pretty quickly with the Model X, the Model 3.
Right, broadening the appeal.
Exactly. Extending Tesla's reach to a much wider group of consumers.
And the market definitely noticed. The numbers are, they're staggering. By the end of 2020,
Yeah.
Tesla sold over 500,000 vehicles, 500,000. in that 1 year alone.
Wow. That's impressive, especially when you think.
Yeah, think about it. That's for a company with just a few models in its lineup at the time. Compare that to the huge diversified portfolios of their traditional rivals.
It really puts it in perspective. Quite a feat.
But Tesla's strategy, this bold approach, it goes way beyond just the cars themselves. The economic side is just as revolutionary.
You mean things like the gigafactories?
Exactly. That whole gigafactory concept.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. Well, the gigafactories, they are a strategic masterstroke. No other way to put it.
How so?
By making batteries on such an immense scale, they dramatically lowered the cost of producing them.
Yeah.
And that cost, that was always one of the biggest hurdles for electric vehicles.
Achilles heel, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Estimates suggest a fully running gigafactory can cut battery cell costs by over 30%.
30%? That's huge.
It's not just a small saving. It fundamentally changed the economics of EVs. It meant electric cars could finally start moving from being, expensive novelties
Right.
to being genuinely competitive options for the average buyer. It kicked off mass adoption in a way nobody really expected so quickly.
So it's about scale, but also integration.
Absolutely. This whole commitment to vertical integration. Tesla controlling everything from designing their own chips and software to actually building these enormous battery factories. It gives them a level of agility and, crucially, cost control that the traditional automakers who often rely on this complex web of outside suppliers, they just can't match it.
That makes sense. And I guess it's that kind of systemic, forward-thinking strategy that you see reflected in Tesla's market valuation, which is just extraordinary.
It really is. And it begs the question, right? Why is Tesla valued so highly? I mean, October 2023, its market cap went over $900 billion.
$900 billion. That just dwarfs the traditional car companies.
Completely. And that valuation, it highlights the market's confidence, sure, in Tesla selling cars, but it's more than that.
What else then?
It's confidence in that whole holistic vision, revolutionizing energy consumption, energy production. The market seems to see Tesla as, well, more than just a car company.
Right, like an energy company.
A multifaceted energy company, yeah. Capable of influencing so many parts of modern life. Home energy systems, solar power. It's like a bet on the entire future of energy, not just transportation.
That's a fascinating way to look at it. Now, okay, amidst all this success, this incredible rise, Tesla's story isn't exactly controversy-free, is it?
No, definitely not. That's fair to say. The company's faced a whole range of criticisms.
Such as?
Well, everything from initial vehicle build quality issues. Remember the panel gap discussions?
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Right. To its treatment of workers sometimes. And of course, Musk's public persona, often outspoken, that's frequently invited scrutiny, draws both, passionate fans and very sharp critics.
So those early build quality issues, for example, how did they handle that compared to traditional automakers?
Well, that's interesting too. Critics hammered them on things like panel gaps, paint issues early on. But Tesla's response, their willingness to iterate really fast, sometimes even fix things with over-the-air software updates.
Ah, the software updates for hardware issues.
Sometimes, yeah, or related system controls. It was a method completely unheard of in the traditional car industry. It really showed their different tech company mindset to fixing problems.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't always, let's say, a perfectly smooth process for the customer initially.
So it sounds like these controversies, these challenges, they aren't just, bumps in the road. They actually kind of illustrate Tesla's resilience.
I think that's right. Their ability to overcome these things, it shows a capacity for growth, for adaptation.
Which you definitely need if you're leading the charge into a whole new future, like electric vehicles.
Absolutely. It's a necessity. And ultimately, Tesla's whole journey, it offers some really invaluable lessons, doesn't it? About how innovation, leadership, and market adaptation all play together. Its rise just underscores the sheer potential of setting these incredibly audacious goals.
Yeah.
And then actually rallying an entire organization, heck, an entire industry sometimes towards that single bull vision.
Yeah, exactly. And as we move further into this era where sustainability is becoming, paramount, Tesla really stands as this powerful symbol, doesn't it?
An emblem, perhaps.
An emblem, yeah, of how disruptive innovation combined with the tenacious business drive can seriously accelerate progress, both technologically and, crucially, environmentally.
Well said.
What an incredible story to dive into. We've really seen how Tesla, through this combination of bold vision and just relentless innovation, didn't just build a company.
Yeah.
It reshaped an entire global industry and really pushed forward both technological and environmental progress in a big way.
It certainly did, and it makes you think.
Go on.
Well, thinking about that expansive vision they have, going beyond just cars, encompassing energy use, energy production, this whole holistic view,
Yeah.
what might that kind of approach mean for other industries?
Yeah.
Could embracing that kind of audacious, integrated perspective unlock similar, impossible transformations? Maybe in areas we aren't even thinking about yet.
That's a really provocative thought to end on. Could that Tesla model be a blueprint elsewhere? Definitely something for all of us to mull over.